Hi everybody, I am the Reading Tortie and welcome back to my channel. Today I actually won't be doing a book review. This video is going to be more of a catch up on my reading so far in the year, which I'm sorry to say has been kind of dismal. I'm so sorry. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm still trying. So, I've read so far this year Devil in the White City, which I think I finished in January, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. All this stuff kind of molds together. So I finished The Devil in the White City, and then I began 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. And I finished that actually earlier today. So that's pretty fresh in my mind. And if you haven't read 100 Years of Solitude, which I'm sure everybody and their mom has except me, because I'm always late to the party, my gosh, that's a trippy book. Like, I knew going into it, I'm like, magical realism. It's all good. It's all good. Oh my gosh, the magical realism. And so I wasn't quite ready for the trip it was gonna be, but I enjoyed it a lot. I also did not expect it to have as much incest as it did. So obviously, y'all know me. Incest, like, hey, incest, I got this. So I chose this book because the blurb that I read said that it was about the buendias that had a propensity for incest. And I'm like, all right, let's do this. Let's see what this is about. I did not expect that in a book by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. So when I actually read it and I was listening to it, I'm like, okay, well, cousins, not that incesty, kind of barely incest. So I'm like, all right, I'll take it. But as the book progresses, I'm kind of like, whoa, there's like so much nonchalant incest going on in the book. It kind of gives me a run for my money, and that's saying a heck of a lot. I know you guys don't know me personally, but that says a lot, and I'm like, oh snap, there's like incest every 50 pages. Not that I quite minded, it was just unexpected. And there's also like whispers of sort of like pedophilia, but it's done in a way that isn't like, ugh, gasp, shocking. It's more, okay, I don't know how to feel about this. And I think it's also because of the surreal aspect of it all that it doesn't seem very out of place. Like, oh, yeah, of course he fell in love with the 9-year-old girl. Why wouldn't he? I mean, he like rode the magic carpet the other page over. So I think it's just all so extraordinary and almost borderline absurd at times that it just rolls with it and just goes well. So I really enjoyed it. I'm going to post a review of it somehow. The review will probably be more me talking about the characters because the book was very character driven. It was like a giant sentence that just kept going, and if I didn't focus on it for 3 minutes, all of a sudden someone's dead and 50 years have passed. Like, wait, what happened? Why is that person dead? What happened in the last 3 minutes that I wasn't paying attention? So it was really good, really fast paced, but I didn't feel rushed, and I didn't feel like anything was being taken from me. So I really enjoyed that book. And I'm currently reading Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov, I believe his name is. I'm sorry. I haven't read Lolita, which is probably a shocker to most people. It was a shocker to my sister, and she says, you haven't read Lolita? And I'm like, no, actually, I haven't. Weird. And so I bought my own copy after I started reading it. And I guess I expected to get through it faster than I really am. I have 2 jobs, and so I work quite a bit, which is not really a good excuse. I should find time to read anyways, but I'm also trying to write, and so life's just kind of crazy, which is also the lame excuse of the century. But it is what it is. I'm really, really going to try to finish Lolita by the 15th of this month to just get that out of the way, and I want to try to pick up either The Last of the Wine, which is a gay story, which I'm like, ooh, yeah, I need that. Or, which one? The Alienist. That's also one that I want to pick up. So that's the plan for the 15th of March. We'll see if I actually do it. I'm a little over I'm about halfway done with Lolita, and I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it. I think most people expected me to sympathize with Humber more, or to think that it was romantic more than I do. I don't. I think Humber is kind of creepy, like oddly creepy, and I'm just like, that's actually not okay. And I think Lolly is pretty annoying, but that's just me. I'm also halfway through. I haven't finished it. So it's been a very unique experience. I don't know. I was reading it. I mean, I read some pretty bad stuff, as you guys know. But I was reading it and I was kind of getting creeped out. I'm like, ooh, can I read this? But I mean, I haven't read 120 Days of Sodom yet, so I'm sure that's gonna blow Lolita out of the water. Let you guys know when I do read it. But I'm all about reading about debauchery, disturbing stuff, horror, grotesque, horrendous things. So Lolita was a little like, I didn't expect to be disturbed at all. But it's a little like, this is kind of creeper territory. So that's been my experience. The next audiobook that I'm going to pick up is going to be Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy. I was actually really surprised that Cormac McCarthy wrote such dark fiction. Blood Meridian, I believe. I want to pick it up because it was about like scalping people and selling their scalps. Don't know if I'm just misreading the blurb. Could probably be misreading that blurb. But it's really interesting, so I'm excited for it. I also want to read Child of God, I think it is. Also another Cormac McCarthy story that's really dark. So I'm excited. I loved All the Pretty Horses. I don't think I've ever done a review for it, but I don't know. Let me know if you guys want me to do a review of All the Pretty Horses, because I actually have a really complicated relationship with Western stories, period. I hate picking them up. I don't go towards Western stories. I'm like, ugh, I don't want to read it. I'm not going to like it. It's not my thing. But once I pick it up, I love it. I love the Old West style. I love the lifestyle, the going on horsebacks, the grunginess, the dirtiness. I love the fire and the cold food, and I just love it so much. And the coffee, all the black coffee. So I really enjoyed All the Pretty Horses. It was very lovely. Very jaded. I like that too. So that's it for this video, kind of a reading update. I've been writing quite a bit though. I don't know if anybody follows my blog, but I try to keep a daily diary of my writing there. And it's just like self-reflections on what I've written, how I feel about the writing I did, and my insecurities as a writer. I want to start a series about like writing motivation, so stay tuned for that, because writing is kind of a solitary craft. So any sort of camaraderie and community building goes a long way. So I'll try to start that if my 2 jobs don't get overwhelming. But that's about it for this video. I'm going to try to catch up to my reading. I'm going to do my best to really stick to my 1 book every 15 days. But I will let you guys know. So, what have you guys been reading? How has your like 2018 reading goals been? Have you guys been hitting them, annihilating them? Tell me if you've been awesome and you've like just wrecked your reading goals and you're exceeding them. So, and your writing goals. Anybody have writing goals? You want to talk to me about it? Let's talk about writing. Talk about reading. 2018 goals. Where are we? So that's it, and I'll catch you guys next time, and be safe. Bye.